What is up, my people? February 23rd, my disclosure report series. First, we've had some crazy cosmic energy hitting this Earth. I'm going to put up a picture right here for a couple seconds. This is what's called the Schumann resonance. And if you're not familiar with the Schumann resonance, what it is that it's the natural resonant frequency that our Earth typically resonates at. Sometimes it's called the Earth's heartbeat. And what I believe, and supposedly what happens, is that our brain waves will tend to entrain to this natural frequency of the Earth. And lately, right, you see that, like, I'll put it up again. See all that white stuff right there? That means these energies are really intensifying. And it was clocked the other day at being over 50 hertz, which is really, really high. Normally it's been around 7 for like decades. Lately it's been getting a little higher, but a 50 hertz peak is huge. And 50 hertz in our brain waves, our brain waves at 50 hertz resonating with that is a state of higher consciousness, of a high waking consciousness. I think that's called the gamma range of our brain waves, anything above like 40 hertz. And, it's associated with a waking consciousness. And that's literally what's going on. We're seeing a awakening on this planet occur exponentially. I've had people come up to me the past few days that I never would have asked me about Pizzagate. I've been on a really not shit-giving spree on my Facebook, just posting about everything anti-vaccine and UFOs and Pizzagate and stuff. And lots of people are liking what I post. People I never would have thought. So we are seeing these energies going on really, really spur an awakening, and the powers that be are doing all they can to stifle it, right? So, and by that I mean there's been a massive attack on conscious media the just past few days. We have, most people, you probably know about this by now, but Alex Jones, he was blackballed by his online advertising company and lost about $3 million a year in revenue. So that sucks for him. We've got, there's Milo, right? The Milo Yiannopoulos. He's just been attacked by leftist, I don't want to say leftist, I don't like the paradigm, but I'll say corporate media, cabal media, and Natural News. They were, Mike Adams at Natural News, they got hit by Google. Google blacklisted 140,000 pages of their domain. So that is a massive database at Natural News gone. And I don't read Natural News too much anymore, but when I first started waking up, that was a great resource for me to learn about health and like GMOs, vaccines, and fluoride and all that stuff. So that sucks, man. Natural News got hit. I've had my own experiences the past few weeks. Just a couple of these, right? Little old me with these videos, a couple of them were knocked user-friendly by Google, and I couldn't monetize them. So the suppression is very real, and they're really attacking the big names. And lastly, this is the one that really interested me the most, and just because of the issue involved. This was about the UFO, the 0-point energy UFO disclosure issue. Joe Martino, he's the founder of Collective Evolution, right? I follow him on Facebook. So yesterday, after NASA had their stupid ass press conference finding some exoplanets, right? Never a straight answer. That's NASA. Actually, their logo is a serpent tongue. Their logo is a freaking serpent tongue. If that anyway, bullshit NASA, filled with Nazi scientists after World War II. Talked about their exoplanet discovery. They had their Ask Me Anything live Q&A session on Reddit after, right? And the NASA scientists were actually on there supposedly answering questions from the people. Joe Martino went on there on behalf of Collective Evolution. The profile was called CE News, Collective Evolution News. Went onto the AMA live Q&A chat and asked a question. The question that Joe asked was, what do you think of the Honorable Paul Hellyer in his testimony on alien life? NASA deleted the question and permanently blocked the account from Reddit. Boom. They said, ask me anything, right? And just a bit of backstory. Paul Hellyer was the former Minister of Defense of Canada a few decades ago, and he's one of the most tenured politicians in Canada's history. And he has been on record. He testified for the Disclosure Project. He testified, I believe, at the Disclosure Project National Press Club event, and he's testified on camera a lot about the reality of the UFO disclosure issue and why they're suppressing it because of the technology, and the powers that be are really suppressing it. And boom, ask a question about that, ask a question about anything regarding truth or disclosure, boom, you're blocked. So the powers that be, right, we've got all these energies hitting our earth. We've got people waking up at a pace we've never had before. So these powers that be, these human farmers that we have, they're doing all they can to suppress and stifle this conscious growth that we are all collectively growing with, per se. And this, at the same time, right, people are waking up, they're trying to stifle it. There's so much infighting going on between these elites, and this is one thing. 6-minute video. I'll wrap this up quick. This is one thing that I always try to tell people when they're really, really cynical about what's going on. They're like, oh, this every good thing in politics is all controlled opposition and humanity's screwed and yada yada. There's so much infighting going on between different factions of the elite and different factions of the cabal that they are basically screwing themselves. They're sinking their own ship. That's why I ain't even worried, right? The more they try to fight with this corporate media stuff and try to stifle the alternative media, the more the karma is just going to come around and kick them in the ass. With all these energies hitting Earth, karma is so much faster and so much more intense. Notice it in your own life too. But on a collective scale, it's really hitting our, the elite. And not only this, but there's so much infighting. There's so much factions and different infighting going on at the top levels that they're exposing themselves. If you look at Linda Rothschild, right? She's a Rothschild bloodline. She's in the Rothschild family. Check out her Twitter. She was actually blasting John Podesta yesterday and called John Podesta. I'll put a picture of that right here too. Just a quick screenshot of it because it's freaking hilarious. The Rothschilds like, John Podesta, you're pathetic and you lost because you suck. And because you're a little child molesting person. So Podesta the molester. Hashtag, right? Oh, what day is it? Is it Thursday? Throwback Thursday. I want to post a picture of here real quick. This is right when I found out that the whole Comet Ping Pong Podesta thing back in like November. I got banned from Comet Ping Pong for this. Does he eat here often? Freaking John Podesta. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that video, or this video. So lots of energies going on, lots of attack on alternative media, but it's only going to backfire. And with all the infighting, with all the craziness going on, right? This is just getting fun to watch, and these reports are getting fun to do. So anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for supporting me as well. Any of you that have, however you have, whether it's through donation or buying my ebooks, right? I try to help. I don't want just like it's weird getting support from you guys. It's humbling, but then again, I feel like that I need to give more for it. So anyway, thank you all, and stay tuned. More episodes coming. Peace.